evening, everybody, and happy Hanukkah to you all. On behalf of the Embassy of Israel, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to this Made in Israel Film and Television Week here in Cineworld, Dublin. This is the second time we've organised an Israeli Film Week. It doesn't feel like 2 years since the last one, but it's the first time that we are focusing not only on Israeli cinema, but on successful Israeli TV dramas as well. If you look in your brochure, in your festival brochure, you will see that you are invited to rate and to vote on your favourite TV drama. The winner will probably be broadcast on TV3, thanks to a wonderful new Irish-Israeli business collaboration between Keshet, the biggest commercial media group in Israel, and Ireland's TV3. And we wish to thank them both for the joint venture. The first episodes of 2 of the TV dramas will be shown on the 9th and 10th of December on TV3. And I believe that Niall Cogley, Director of Programming for TV3, is here tonight. Apart from the television section, this festival has a full programme of 11 recent and award-winning films. We're going to show you trailers of these films in a few minutes, and we hope to see you back here at further screenings as the week goes on. I'd like to remind you also of another feature. On Sunday evening, we're showing the film Cupcakes by internationally famed director Eitan Fox. This film is a comedy based on a Eurovision theme. Niamh Kavanagh, who some of you or many of you here will remember, won the Eurovision Song Contest for Ireland some years ago with her beautiful song In Your Eyes, has confirmed that she will take part in a panel discussion after the movie, which will discuss the success of the Eurovision phenomenon both in Ireland and in Israel. So that's on Sunday evening. We want to remind you all that by coming to the festival you get a complete package. Not only a good movie, but a beer and a pizza, all free of charge. So all in all, I believe we're going to enjoy a fun week together. And now, we're going to show those trailers, and after that I'll call on Ambassador Modai to speak. So first of all, the trailers.
כי לכל אחד מגיע הגילטי פלז'ר הקטן שלו. לכן היום אני ממליצה לכם לעשות מה שהשכנות שלי ואני עושות כל שנה. צפייה משותפת בתחרות הזמר של היוניברסום.
Welcome to Universal!
Yes!
מה זה אמור להביע? זה בכלל בעברית הדבר הזה?
שתקי אנטישמית.
ראית את כל המדינות שמשתתפות?
סתם, היה לי מצב רוח טוב בבוקר.
מותק, את בסדר?
הוא לא יחזור הביתה. זה לא אמור לקרות לך שאת מכוערת וזקנה? אני מכוערת וזקנה?
גם אם זה כואב כרגע, גם אם זה יכאב. לאט, לאט, ענת, בסוף הכל יסתכל.
בוא'נה, זה שיר טוב. של מי זה?
היה לה איזה עניין, מצאנו את עצמנו כל השכנים מנסים לעשות לה קצת שמח.
תשמע, זה ממש טוב.
אתה צוחק עליי?
לא, אני רציני. חבל שלא התעוררתם קודם.
מה?
ביוניברסונג.
להקת ענת תופעה שמורכבת מ5 נשים וגבר אחד תייצג אותנו בתחרות היוניברסונג, שתתקיים השנה בפריז עם השיר "בסוף יסתדר לה".
בנות, זה הפתעה?
אני נשבע לכם, זאת הייתה בדיחה.
אתה תכתוב מכתב יפה ותסביר שנפלה טעות מצערת
ואני אתחבא איזה שבועיים בבית עד שיפסיקו להסתלבט עליי בעבודה.
זאת הזדמנות של once in a lifetime.
התשובה היא לא.
בדידות זה לא צחוק.
הם רוצים להביא לנו את האנשים הכי טובים בשטוק.
אבל נראה לי שאתם חבורה מקסימה. חבל שאין לנו ערבייה.
Senators, friends, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are, that's a pyrotechnic event. We are celebrating the last evening of Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of the light, of heroism, and it is my very pleasant duty to welcome you all in this very happy evening to the second festival of Israeli film and TV in Dublin. 2 years ago, the first ever such festival, the Israeli Film Days, took place here in Ireland's capital city. We held it in the basement of a film venue in the midst of the narrow streets of Temple Bar. Today we are back. This time we have come above ground and are holding this festival on the upper floors of a much bigger and more central venue. This time we have an even bigger showcase of Israeli cinema and TV not previously seen in Ireland. 2 years ago we were very happy to welcome the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Trade, Eamon Gilmore, to speak at the gala opening. Tonight, I have the great pleasure of welcoming another member of the Irish government, Minister for Arts, Culture and Gaeltacht, Jimmy Dinahan, to officially open our second festival. Thank you, Minister. The presence of members of the government is a positive reminder of the developing cultural interaction between the peoples of Ireland and Israel. We need to remind ourselves that this interaction is not new. Ireland's greatest novel, Ulysses, was written at a time when the Irish nation was struggling to find its own identity and to achieve self-government. But it was also a very important time in the life of the Jewish people. The hero of Ulysses, as you all know, is Leopold Bloom, the son of a Jewish man. The book describes his wanderings through the city of Dublin in a single day on the 16th of June 1904. In the morning, he's in a shop when he comes across an advertisement for a Zionist project to purchase land from the Turkish government at Kinneret, which is at the Sea of Galilee, in the land of Israel, and to grow eucalyptus trees there. This triggers many thoughts about the nature of nationality, about the wanderings and persecution of the Jewish people in the diaspora, and about their dream to govern themselves in a state of their own. Although, by the evening, he has decided not to become a Jewish Zionist pioneer, he tries to imagine himself as one. As he thinks about it, he sings the first 2 lines of Hatikva, which means the hope, which was then a popular Jewish Zionist song calling for the establishment of a Jewish state and which is now Israel's national anthem. In Israel, the culture of Ireland makes an impact far out of proportion to the size of Ireland's population. In particular, its traditional music and dance, not to mention the exquisite Irish beer, have become known to and loved by large numbers of Israeli people. But the influence of Irish culture extends beyond that to its playwrights, its novelists and short story writers, its rock stars, and as you can understand, its Eurovision stars. Now it is time for a little of the influence to travel the other way. it is time for Irish people to get a taste of the many different strands that make up the lives and culture of the Israeli people. We believe that dialogue between peoples is a two-way street and that cultural interaction is probably the most important part of that dialogue. What better channel of cultural expression could we wish for than a selection of the best recent cinema and TV programs for Israel? I hope that you will come out of these viewings with a more rounded and three-dimensional view of the people and the cultures that make up the reality of our state of Israel. I wish that this film festival will mark another cornerstone in the widening and deepening of the relations between Ireland and Israel in all fields of life. Enjoy.